Assalamu alaikum, my friends. Welcome back to Medina Book 2, and this is the lesson number 26. We stopped at lesson number 27. Now, before I start with this lesson, let me give you a summary that what you are going to learn in this lesson. Now, in this lesson, the story or the conversation between the teacher and the student, in this lesson, you will learn about all the fails that are weak at the first radical. That means those verbs which has a weak letter at the starting of the fail. As we know that an Arabic verb has three letters in a fail. So the first letter of a fail will be a weak letter. For example, if I give you a word, if I give you a word like wajada, wajada. So this is a past tense comprising of three letters. So if you see the first letter here, what you have? The first letter is a weak letter. And so you are going to learn all these type of verbs in this lesson, how to make mudare of these kind of verbs, and the command of these kind of verbs which has a weak letter at the starting. That means this is, we call it, as in English we call it the wa radical or the fa radical. Fa, and this is ain, and this is lam. In English we say fa radical, ain radical, lam radical. That means the letter that falls on the place of fa. The letter jim falls in the place of ain, and dal that falls in the place of lam. So in Arabic morphology, when you learn Arabic morphology, and the foundation of the morphology is based on the scale fa, a, la. And there are different scales, but this is the starting scale that we will learn in morphology. So this is just the basic foundation that you're learning about the fail. Those are weak in the first radical. And in Arabic, we say waw al fail or fa al fail, ain al fail, and lam al fail. So in any case, if I say fa radical, ain radical, or lam radical, just know that the letter that falls in the fa, in the place of fa, or in the place of ain, or in the place of lam. So these are the verbs. So let's get started with the lesson first. So here you see Bashir. Bashir is a student, and this is a conversation going on between the student and the teacher. And know that how you call the 26th lesson in Arabic. Ad-darsu sadis wal ishrun. Ishrun means 20. Sadis is the numbers like we say sixth, fifth, fourth, third. So this is sadis, the 26th lesson. Now Bashir says, Ya Fadilat al-Shaykh. Fadilat al-Shaykh means it is a way with manners when you call to a teacher. Ya Fadilat al-Shaykh with the Ya Mutakallim, I mean Ya Harf Nida. And what is the rule of Harf Nida? Whenever you use Harf Nida, the noun coming after it will always be in mansub. And this Fadilat al-Shaykh itself is in Idafa construction, means Mudaf and Mudaf ilay. So what is the rule of Harf Nida? If anybody remembers, the rule that falls in Harf Nida, whenever you see a name that is in Idafa construction after the Harf Nida, the Mudaf will always be in the Nas position. In case of, if I say Abu Bakr, so Abu Bakr, in normal position, it will be with waw, that is in Marfu case, Abu Bakr. So when I say you put the haraka, this name is in Idafa construction. So Abu with a dhamma and Bakrin. Bakarin. So this is mudaf and this is mudaf ilayh. So if I put this name here after harf nida, what will be the harakat here? The harakat will change to, since this is from the asma'ul khamsa, so what will happen here? It will change to Elif, Aba Bakarin. Why? Because the first mudaf will be in mansub. Since this is from the Asma'ul Khamsa, the noun is from Asma'ul Khamsa. What is the rule for noun? That is from the Asma'ul Khamsa. They don't just take the fatha or the kasra or the dhamma, but they also take the letters with it, corresponding letters. With the fatha, it will take the alif. With the wow, it will take the wow. I'm sorry. With the dhamma, it will take the wow, and with the kasra, it will take the ya. So in case of dhamma, it will be abu. In case of fatha, it will be aba, and in case of kasra, it will be abi. So I just made you remember all the rules for harf nida. Nuridu. Now I will go on giving you the past tense of all the verbs that occurs in this conversation. Nuridu comes from arada. Arada. An is the tool of nasb. An. Then nashtari comes from ishtara. Now, I will tell you, ishtara are those verbs which has an alif makhsura at the end. So we will learn about these kind of fails also, inshallah. So he says, Ya Fadilata Shaykhi, I'm going to, read aloud with the harakas so that you know what type of harakas and how it is coming. But when you read Arabic, you don't have to read like this. Ya Fadilata Shaykhi. You cannot read it. You just say, Ya Fadilata Shaykh. Nuridu an nashtariya. Why it is a fatha here? Because of the tool of nas. هذا المعجم dictionary. هذا المعجم or هذا المعجم الذي. Why is it الذي? Because this is male noun. معك, this dictionary that is with you. What I want to buy. What is the translation? Nuridu, or you can say we want, because this is known from nahnu. We want to buy this dictionary that is with you. Walakinnana, but we don't. Walakinna is from sister of inna, and it means but. Lakinnana, we don't, but we don't, la najidu, we don't find it. This damir represents the dictionary and it is a male noun, so that's why the male damir is there. Najidu, najidu comes from wajada, to find. Al maktabat, this is the plural of maktaba. We cannot find this dictionary in the libraries. So the teacher says, tajidunahu. Tajiduna, this is the plural of male mukhatib. And how do we know this is plural? Because of the waw al jama. And this is the file in fail mudare showing. Waw al jama is the file that shows for male jama. Tajidunahu, this is for dictionary. You will find, you all will find it. Tajidu comes from wajada. That means you all will find it. Fi al-maktabatil kabirati. Because of the harf jar, it will be al-maktabatil kabiratil lati amam al-masjidi. Zarf, and the noun that comes after zarf will be in majroor case. And you will find this in the library, big library. This is sifa. How do you know this is sifa? Because of the l female, female singular, singular, and there are 4 points for adjective since all it is a mirror image. So this is the sifa for library. In the big library that is in front of the masjid. Tajiduna fiha ma'ajima arabiyatan. Like you will all find it in it. Fiha, this damir is for whom? For the library, because this is female, that's why the damir for her singular, she. Ma'ajima, this is plural for ma'jam. And arabiyatan, what kind of dictionary it is? Arabic dictionary. Wa ajnabiyatan, ajnabi means foreign. Foreign dictionary. Wa masahif, masahif means the copies. Min biladin mukhtalifatin. Why? Because of the harf jar. And this is the sifa, you can say, for bilad. And this is the plural for balad. Balada means country. And since this is ghair aqil plural, so the sifa is in singular feminine. مختلفة. وصحفا, the newspapers. Suhuf can also mean pages. Suhuf can also mean the newspapers. And what is the another name for newspaper? Jarida. 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 Min anha'il alam, all over. Anhai means all over the world. So this is the information that the teacher gave to the students, that you all can buy this dictionary in the library that is in front of the masjid. And in that library, what are you going to find? The dictionaries, Arabic dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, copies. Masahif comes from mushaf. Mushaf. Okay, this is the singular, this is the plural. Min bilad mukhtalif means different countries. Were newspapers, suhufan min anhai al-alam, all over the world. So this is the information the teacher gave. So I'm going to clear this drawing and move ahead with the next portion of the lesson. Now from here the scene changes. What is the scene here? Yadkhulu Ahmad. The scene is that Yadkhulu Ahmad means now the conversation between Bashir and the teacher ends, and the moment it ends, who enters the classroom? Ahmad enters the classroom. So let's see. Now, in this scene, what happens? Yadkhulu comes from dakhala. You should know all the past tense verbs. Dakhala. Ahmad says, Ya Fadilata Shaykhi. Sorry, it should be one kasra. So this is because of the harf nida. The effect of harf nida. Now you can say this is the amil. In Arabic, you say the amil that makes the changes on the noun, coming noun. So this is called the amil in Arabic, that makes changes on the coming nouns. So, Ya Fadilat al-Shaykh, Ana la ajidu mahfazati. Mahfazati means my wallet. And what is this ya here? It is for mutakallim, my. This is the damir. Mahwaf means wallet. Ajidu. Ajidu is a present tense, means I cannot find. La is negative. Now this is a negative statement. It is not negative command. Both the laws are different here. And this la is a negative statement. How do we know? How do you recognize that this la is for negation? I mean, not negation, for negative statement. How do you know? Check the verb coming after it. What is the difference? What happens to the verb coming after it? No changes. There are no changes. You can see the dhamma on the last letter. But If it would have been a negative command, don't do it, then what would be the haraka on the verb? The haraka on the verb would be sukoon, jazm. It will go into jazm case. So here it's no need to put the sukoon because this is for statement, negative statement. The teacher says, أفيها نقود كثيرة. This is the sifa for nuqud. What is nuqud? The money. I think in Sudan it is called nuqud. Naqd, nuqud, the currency name. So nuqud means currency or the money. Now he is asking that is there a lot of money in it, in the wallet? So Ahmad says, Naam, fiha thalathu. Now, fiha thalathu. What kind of sentence is this? This is shibu jumla. Why? Because starts with harf jar. Now, since this is shibu jumla starting with harf jar, this is khabar mukaddam, and this is salasu is the mubtada muakhar. That's why this is in marfu case. Now we know the number rules. What are the number rules for the Mia? When the name 100 comes, it takes the construction of idafa. That's why these two are coming in idafa. Construction mudaf and mudaf ilay. You can see the haraka, single haraka, damma, and the kasra. So salasu miyati. Why it is having a damma? Because of mubtada muakhar. Riyalin is also mudaf ilahi, and this riyalin is Mia and Riyalin, they all fall in mudaf ilahi construction. In this case, as I say, this is a triple construction. Why? Because three nouns or four nouns are involved here. First noun is one, Salathu, then, sorry, there are three nouns, I'm so sorry. Salathu, one, Mia, two, Rialin, three. So this is a triple construction mudaf ilayhi. And the teacher says, Aina wada'taha. Aina wada'taha. What is the verb here? The verb here is wada'a. Wada'a. Wada'a, to put. Where did you keep it? Why is it ha here? Ha, damir is for mahdhaf. Mahdhafa. The correct spelling is mahdhafa with the ta marbuta. So it is a feminine noun. That's why this ha damir is used. Ahmad says, Wada'tuha al-maktabi. This is the table because it is without ta marbuta. Hona, here. I kept it on the table here. وَخَرَجْتُ, and went out. Li ashraba. Now this is the lam at-talil, and this is from the tool of nasb. How do we know this is tool of nasb? How will you know? Check the verb coming after it. It has a fatha. So li ashraba al-ma'a. Ashraba comes from shariba. Shariba. Ma is in maf'ul bihi case. Okay. Why? Because ashraba has both fail and file. It has both fail and file. File is hidden in it. Fail we can see ashraba, and ma falls in the place of maf'ul bihi. So the teacher says, Lima wada'taha. Why did you? Lima is consisting of li harf jar plus ma. So whenever questioning tool comes with a harf jar, it loses its alif and it becomes lima. It means why. Why? Wada'taha ala al-maktabi. Why did you put it on the table? هذا khata'un. Khata'un means mistake. Kabir. Khata'un, see, it is in marfu nakira. It should also be in nakira. Since there are no harakas, you should be very much attentive on what are the harakas or what is this noun falling under to. You should know while reading. So you should read haza khat'un kabirun. Yajibu should be. It should be. Okay. Yajibu means should. S-H-U-L-D, should. And tada'aha, tada'aha means you should put it fi jaybika. JB means pocket. Pocket. Awajada ahadun mahfazatahu. Ya ikhwan. Did anyone find out? Ahadun means anyone. Anyone. Awajada, this is the past tense. Ahadun, any one of you. Mahfazata, this is the maful bihi case. Who means his. This is his means who's? Ahmad. Ya ikhwan. So let's see what is the answer. Then Khalid says, La, lam najidha. Now, why is it najid? Who can tell me why is it najid with sukoon? Why? Can anybody tell me? Because this is the tool of jazm. That's why the coming verb is with sukoon jazm case. And this ha is denoting what? Wallet, because it is the feminine noun. La. Lam najidha ya sheikh. Now, let's see what is the Umar says, ha hiya the. Now this is a very new construction and a new kind of sentence here. So let's see what is it. Ha hiya the means it is here. Whenever you want to show something with attention, you want to grab the attention, like many of you in the class is finding or searching for the wallet. Now, if you found that wallet you yourself and you want to grab the attention of others, look, I found this wallet here, it's here. Then you say with this ha. Now, this is for ha tambiya, for attention. Ha tambiya means for attention. So this ha is for attention. This is not the damir ha. Ha hiya. Hiya is for wallet. The here. He ha zihi, like ha zihi. So it's the ha is cancelled and it's the z coming here. Hazihi. Then ha hiya zi means it's here. Ya ustaz. Innaha tahta kursihi, under his chair. Whose chair? Ahmad's chair. So wallet was not lost. It fell down under the chair of Ahmad, so he couldn't find it. So the other students found it for him. So the teacher says, khudha, take. Now this is command. Why? Because it is in sukoon, and we will learn about the verbs, how you make commands. So we will learn it inshallah. So this is from akhadha. Wadaha, and keep it. This is also command. And again this is command. This is from wada. Fi jaybik, keep it in your pocket. Now the scene changes. Yaqumu comes from qama, stand. Yaqumu Yahya wa yasiru nahwal mudarris. Yasiru means he walks away. Nahwal or walks in. Nahwal mudarris. Nahwal mudarris means the grammar teacher. And here mudarris says qif means stop. Ya wulaydu, boys. Wulayd means from it is the ism musaghar. It is called the ism musaghar. Now, what is ism musaghar? Means you make it something in English when you say, "Oh, my little boy." When something you call that is very small, there is a way of making that noun into small that is called ism musaghar, and it has a proper scale for it. Fu'ailun. Fu'ailun. This is the scale in which you make the ism musaghar. And for walad, you make it into wulaidun. Walad into wulaidun. Jabal into jubaidun. So this is how you make ism musaghar. We will learn in the exercise, inshallah. أين تريد أن تذهب? Where do you want to go? تريد أراد and تذهب ذهب. Yahya says, Ya Fadilat Shaykh, Arju, I hope. Arju comes from Raja'a. Raja'a means I hope. Arju. Raja'a to hope. And Tasmaha comes from Samaha. Samaha means to allow. To allow. I hope you allow me. Li is for me. Bizahabi to go, like you allow me so that I can go. Li anna because, and this is also from the sister of inna. Abi yati, my father will come today al yawma ila al madinatil munawwarati. Due to harf jar, it is madinatil munawwarati. I hope you allow me to go because my father is coming today to the why is it Madinatul Munawwarati? This is the specific city for Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Madinata means city and Munawwara means lightened. It comes from Nawara. Nawara means light and Nawwara is lightened, and munawwara, the thing which is lightened, so the bright or the lightened city. So this is the adjective we use for the particular Medina city for Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So let's see, move on to the next part of the conversation here. So now coming back to the next portion of the conversation, where teacher says mata yasilu huna. Yasilu wasala. Wasala means return. Mata, when did he return here? So Yahya says tasilu. This is for this present tense for wasala. A ta'iratu is the plane, and since it is the feminine noun, that's why this is used for feminine singular ghaya. That's why ta is used. Min judda. Judda means jadda. Fi sa'ati wahidati means 1 o'clock. The teacher says, Mata wasala abuka. When did your father return ila Jeddah? I mean return from the Jeddah. So he says, wasala barihata. Barihata is last night. That means this is the zarf. Teacher says, idhab bi sur'atin. Like quickly. Like go. This is a command. Quickly. Baqiya means it remains. Remains. Baqiya comes from baqa. This is also a verb, but it is with the weak letter at the end. So we will also learn about this verb. Nisfu means half. Sa'atin, half an hour. Or aqallu, or less than that. Aqallu is from ism tafdil. Ismah and arju. Ismah arju. And ta'tiya bika ila baiti. Means isma means listen. This is also command. He says listen, listen. Arju, I hope that Tia, this is the tool of nas. That's why it is the coming verb is in with fatha. Yati comes from ata. And this is also having a weak letter at the end. Tia bi abika ila baiti. I hope that you come with your father to my place, to my house. Yahya says, Insha'Allah. Sa, this is harf mustaqbal for future. Harf for future. Sa'ati. Why is this big mud here? Because of the hamza plus the hamza of anaitu. Both of them comes together and becomes a big mud. Sa'atika bihi ghadan, tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow. This is also zarf. That's why with the fathatain. Ba'ada, this is also zarf. Ba'da salati, due to this zarf, it is having a kasra here in majroor case. Ba'da salatil asri. So this is also a triple construction. Why? Because three nouns are involved here. So, بعد صلاة العصر. Yes, inshallah, sa'atika means I will come to. Ka means this denotes that to your place. Be he with him, with my father. Ghadan, tomorrow, after Salatul Asr, after the Asr prayers. So this is the end of the conversation and the end of the lesson number 26. Now, inshallah, I will start with the exercises